Welcome back to X-Men Classics. In this one, we're going to go over issues 96 and 97 of Uncanny X-Men. First up, X-Men 96. This one deals with the aftermath of what happened in the previous issue. These two issues are kind of like a calm down until the setup for the awesome three-parter, which leads into issue 100. And of course, everybody's dealing with what happened in the previous issue. Pretty much this issue kind of picks up right with flashing back to what happened in the previous issue where Thunderbird died. Everyone's like, Cyclops takes the heart. He takes it the hardest of everybody about his death. He ends up inadvertently destroying some object, which comes to play later. And of course then we cut to the X-Men in the danger room, just training. Yep, they're just training. Yeah, of course Wolverine is like we laughed at, and of course Nightcrawler bamps away, and of course Banshee comes in and is like, "You could have killed it." And Banshee's like, "Can I have a word with you, please? You look tired, Charles." Last few weeks in the present, Thunderbird's definitely going to split it down. But it's kind of worried about. Yeah. I think he's breathing mistakes. He doesn't ease up on relax. He's just so tense. Last days are full already. I'm expecting a new housekeeper. She expects to look after the house and things. I'm gone. Gone where? In fact, let's be here now. Housekeeper. Here's a nice, whiter woman named Maura McTaggart. 80 years old. Same with 40 years of service. Scotland Guards. Incoming. And it begins introduction to lovely Maura McTaggart, which Banshee takes a shine to right away. It's later revealed that Maura McTaggart is Charles Xavier's ex-fiancée. And she's a scientist, and yet she's hired as a housekeeper, despite the fact she owns a complex in Scotland called Muir Island. Yep. And then we cut away to looks like some kind of Russian superhero. I'm not sure what the whole point of this scene is, like Colonel Rossi, Project Armageddon, stuff like that. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, now I understand who this guy is. This is Stephen Lang. So you kind of have a setup for that three-parter, which leads into 100. Yeah, this guy here, that's Stephen Lang. Yep, this is his introduction. I was kind of like, what? Yeah, I kind of forgot about this. Yeah, this guy is the first bigot they actually come across the X-Men. And apparently he has a fascination with the mutants. Basically, he falls into I think he's supposed to imply he's supposed to be a student of Bellivard Trask. So, yeah. Then we cut back to the Xavier Mansion, basically. And we get introduced to Maura McTaggart. Banshee like, yeah, I want to bang. I want to. Yeah, this woman's mine. Yeah. He invites Jordan for a cup of coffee. Yeah, review of Drew Nature yet? That's my affair. Ordo's a real name. Yeah, everything's fine. He already knows about everything. And then the Institute is attacked by this demon, which Scott inadvertently released during his rage. And he starts tearing up the mansion, tearing up consoles, stuff like that. Throw around the X-Men. Figure out, you gotta take out the creature. And then Xavier rid his mind. Well, Charles rid his mind and gets this flash of images in his head, like very deadly images. And then for some reason, Banshee's screeching out, and all of a sudden, Maura comes in with a machine gun. Yep, she comes in with a machine gun. And of course, Banshee get her way. Yeah, being the nice gentleman he is. Everyone's like, okay, we gotta figure out how to take out this creature. And they try. And of course, we get a flashback to Aura as a child, Storm as a child. Apparently, she had similar experience with this creature, and of course, the creature tried to imprison her. And then the creature's just destroyed. It begins like, and all of a sudden, basically, like, it cuts to this one place as like, let's see, Mickey. Like, apparently that place we saw in the interlude is destroyed. One thing about Stephen Lang, they don't like treat him properly. It's like, okay, let's just throw in this character for completely no reason. Apparently he knows all everybody else. Okay, then we cut to X-Men 97, which is the return of the original X-Men. Well, just Havoc anyways. Havoc and I think Polaris. Yeah. And we see this wonderful space station where we see images of a figure in and this is also in Charles Xavier's head. He sees this mysterious woman who we later learn who it is. Yeah, it's explained later who it is. Basically, the whole point of this splash page is to set up stuff later. That's really the whole point of it. It's a quick 2 pages. And of course, you see the first image of Leandra. Yeah, that's who this is. This is Leandra. Right here, this woman in the helmet. You don't see her face. They keep her hidden for a little while. You don't actually see her again until let me think. I think you don't get to see her until after X-Men 100. That's when you get a chance to fully see her. But this is like her first like cameo appearance. And of course, like just a normal day at the Xavier Institute. Of course, Moore look like she's drawn a little differently, like she's a bit older than she actually is. I mean, Moore is probably depicted in her 30s, I'd say, early 30s. And of course, we cut away to Polaris and Havoc just enjoying retirement. Yep. And then Polaris is attacked for some reason. And then Alex comes back. All of a sudden, she puts on a new costume. She attacks him. We cut away to the X-Men just meeting up with Jean Grey, which she rejoins the X-Men with this very issue. Yep, she rejoins them. After only been gone for about 3 issues, so she's back with the X-Men. And of course, Scott sees Havoc in his costume again. He's like, why are you speaking in costume? And of course, Polaris attacks Jean Grey. Yep. And Scott's going crazy. Havoc's like, get out of the way. It's Xavier, want, oh my dead body. That's what you want. And he attacks him. And of course, they tear up stuff at the airport. Like, a few planes get destroyed. And then we see Eric the Red, and he's one responsible for all this. Yeah, this doesn't come into play for a little while. Basically, he's just here to sit up for something happens later. Yep, because, well, the X-Men go to space, and they take on Stephen Lang after this. And we just have Storm basically into costume, and just more fighting, more Alex, more of Havoc and Cyclops, and of course we have Nightcrawler and Colossus take on Eric the Red. Heck, I should bring this up. Basically, like, you're Eric the Red. You can't be. I was Eric the Red. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like that line. He makes a nod to continuity. I like that. I had to bring that up. Yep. So you have more fighting, more destruction. Yeah, pretty much during this battle, the X-Men pretty much inadvertently destroy almost the entire airport. And of course, Eric the Red disappears. It's like blast him, get away. And of course, everyone's like, for some reason he's hesitating, and of course he hits Wolverine. And of course, Storm's like, your answer to me. And we'll end that there. And of course, we see Stephen Lang preparing for the 3-parter. So, what did I think of these 2 issues? These two issues are actually really good. It's a bit of a calm down from the opening, from the start of the Chris Claremont era, basically. You kind of need these two standalone issues to keep moving the plot forward. I mean, from what I can tell, this book is very well serialized at this point. Yeah, Chris Claremont was known for doing that, keeping the book very serialized, very self-contained. It's by having books take place in between these issues. But yeah, great two-parter. I give it a 9 out of 10. Love the introduction of Moira Taggart and the sort of start of a blossoming romance between her and Banshee, which will last up until her death. She and Banshee never marry. She's already been married. My guess that's probably the reason why she probably doesn't marry Banshee. Yep. It's also nice to see the return of Havoc and Polaris. First time, and also return of Jean Grey. First of these three characters have been seen since X-94. It's been a few issues, so it's nice to see them again. Jean Grey rejoins the X-Men with that very issue, and she stays as part of the X-Men up until her death. Okay? But yeah. Great two-parter. Great two issues. I know next issue is kind of a standalone issue, which kind of helps sets up what goes on in the next few issues. But I want to end right here so I can have that three-parter, okay? So, that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for episode 38, where I'll cover issues 98 to 100 of Uncanny X-Men. Okay? So until then, I will see you there. Bye.